I would say if you saw Silver Linings Playbook, cross that with E.T., and you got Begonia. So very cool movie. I'm going to give it 5 bags of popcorn. We have a rating here. If it gets 5 bags of popcorn, you don't want to miss it. Anything less than that, you should probably check it out, but definitely prioritize the 5 bag of popcorn movies. This is one of them, so make sure you see Begonia. This is a different sort of film. It's more in line with a historical drama. I've always loved Steven Spielberg. I've always admired Abraham Lincoln. It's a good film, maybe even a great film. Not as good as the James Bond film. If you can only see one movie out of the 2, make it the Bond film.
Great. Well, I'm giving it as many bags of popcorn as you can, which is 6 bags of popcorn and 3 sodas.
I'm going to give it 5. I'm going to give it 4 because I gave the Bond 5 and I preferred that. I'll give this 4, but I'm going to throw in a roll of Lincoln pennies.
All right. So check. Today's movie is called
Frozen Ground.
Frozen Ground with Nicolas Cage and directed by Scott Walker, and it's about a murder serial killer movie.
It's a serial killer movie with a twist at the end, as I guess a lot of them do. Serial killers are not funny business. That's definitely a segment of society that should be eliminated, which they do at the end of this movie. I wouldn't call it a lot of fun, but it's definitely thought-provoking, keeps you on the edge of your seat. And Nicolas Cage is great in it, and John Cusack also, who we haven't seen a lot of in a long time, but it's good to see him back on the screen and winning us all over, because he's always great.
And Universal Soldier.
But and how many? What did you think of the Frozen Ground?
4 bags of popcorn.
I'm going to agree with you. 4 bags of popcorn seems appropriate. Probably no treats to go along with that because it is a dark, somber film. And then...
So I'm giving Red Dawn 5 bags of popcorn, and it's and no sodas.
I'm going to give it 4 bags of popcorn and maybe just a cup of water.
I thought Dennis Quaid was terrific in this. And
I love Randy Quaid too. He wasn't in this, but he's also a very fine actor. There's something in that Quaid blood.
Yeah. Well, Playing for Keeps gets my 4 bags of popcorn.
I'm going to give it 4 bags of popcorn and a hot dog, because that's what you would eat if you went to see a sporting event. And a lot of the movie does take place in the world of professional sports.
Greg, what did you think of the Underdogs?
I thought it was an underdog movie, and this was another one that kind of took me by surprise, because you had an Underdog, which was originally a TV show, then it became a feature animated movie, and it was very, very funny. This is also a comedy, but it's a football movie. I think there's too much sports on TV and in our culture these days anyway. So when the sports starts infiltrating the movies, I got a problem with that. I'm going to give it 4 bags of popcorn.
I mean, sports movies are the best. There's like a long history.
All right.
No sports movie has ever won the Best Picture, so that tells you everything you need to know.
There's a great analogy with sports and life, you know.
You've got the Raging Bull, you've got Rocky. I mean,
those aren't sports movies, that's boxing.
Yeah.
The other movie we had is Les Miserables, Les Mis, I guess you can call it. And that's, I also give that 5 popcorn bags.
4 or 5, whatever. Yeah, I mean, it's a good film. Definitely brings back some memories, some good, some bad. I would have liked to have seen, if I have any complaint, would have liked to have seen more about Osama bin Laden's life before all this stuff happened, sort of how he filled his days and that sort of thing. And they didn't really get into that, so that's one flaw of the film.
Right. Great movie nonetheless. Definitely an Oscar contender in my book. I'm giving
Not the bigger Oscars. I mean, that was going to go to The Hobbit. This would be best sound or costumes and things like that.
Well, not costumes. It's just a bunch of rags and camouflage that you can get at Army Navy store.
Yeah, but the guy... yeah, okay, whatever.
3 stars.
Yeah, I'd give it 4 stars.
Like a 4-star general probably had something to do with the.
Or
The
you
operation.
know what? I'm giving it 4 bags of popcorn.
3 bags of popcorn from me. This is a great movie. We saw it 2 nights ago, and it was really fun. It was. We kind of snuggled in and got. We had the popcorn, and it was like very romantic.
Throwing popcorn.
Yeah, well, you know, got in a little bit of trouble with the usher. Trust me. Whew. And it was a getaway movie, almost like Richard. What's his name? Not John Voight, which is the Steve McQueen. And it was a getaway car chase movie. Thrilled and chilled. And what about Gregg? I give it 5 bags of popcorn.
Yes.
5
bags of popcorn.
Tim and Ayaka give it 5 bags of popcorn. Isn't that simple? We're always thinking alike.
Well, I disagree with both of you. It's not a great movie. It's, 2 bags of popcorn, I guess. It's not the Steve McQueen Getaway.
Got it. Okay, well, we disagree on that. No big deal. I think it was a great movie, though. And
It
the
really
other movie,
wasn't.
Anyway, One Direction, This Is Us. 5 bags of popcorn. 6 bags for her. And 2 bags of soda for me. 2 cups of soda. 2 bottles of soda for me. Large.
Well, I mean, this isn't even a movie. It's just a concert by some, kiddie band. I mean, it shouldn't be reviewed on this show. You should review it if you had a show called On Terrible Music. That would be a good place
that's
to
not
review
fair. It's
this.
a new release, so we're doing all new releases. This
Well,
is
it's not really a
theatrical
movie.
release.
It's just some jerks playing awful music, and it's not something I would watch. This is supposed to be about cinema. This has never been a show for concert movies.
All right. What's your review?
I give it 0 bags of popcorn.
All right. Well,
I would say if you ever seen the old Disney movie, The Black Hole, that's what this movie is in terms of bags of popcorn. It's a black hole that sucked all the popcorn out of the world into the center of the earth, into a great void, because there's nothing to this movie, and it's not a movie. 0 bags of popcorn. You guys are wrong.
First of all, let's get it out of the way. 0 bags of popcorn from me for Mr. America, directed by Josh Lorton, starring Tim Heidecker and Gregg Turkington and Tony Newman. And there isn't much I want to say about this except avoid at all costs. My message to you, Josh, is do the right thing, release all the footage, and let the world see the true story. But you're a coward, aren't you? And I happen to know stuff about you, Josh, if you're watching. I know a lot. And we're going to see how that goes. We're going to see how that develops because I
know that
the
he didn't
keys
know
to the
anything
kingdom.
about the Oh God
Folks,
movies until I educated him about it. He's supposed to be this director. You should have a background in cinema. You should have taken some courses at least.
I'm going to bring out...
And I thought, well, this is good. I'm educating him about all this classic cinema so he can make classic cinema of his own.
Well...
And he did nothing of the sort and basically wasted
What's your
my
review,
time.
by the way?
I'm going to give it 3 bags of popcorn. It's definitely a very, very bad and very disappointing movie.
Let's talk about Tornado, directed by John McClane from Die Hard. Mm-hmm. A Japanese puppeteer's daughter gets caught up with criminals when their show crosses paths with the crime gang led by Sugar Man and his little son, Little Sugar. Not exactly what I was expecting. I was hoping for a Twister type tale or a Wizard of Oz or Tornado. This is a little deceiving again, but go ahead.
Yeah, I thought this was going to be a sequel to Twister, essentially. And Tornado is the name of a character. Mm-hmm. So again, this is another one that class action might be called for, is that it's called bait and switch in this case. If you called the movie Luke Skywalker and people are like, oh, it's a Star Wars movie. Mm-hmm. No, that's just a character in our movie about a farmer named Luke Skywalker. That's a little bit iffy, and I think this is a little bit iffy as well. So I'm going to give it 0 bags of popcorn.
All right. What did you think of Springsteen, Deliver Me From Nowhere?
Yeah, this is, I don't like to do these on the show. It's basically a documentary rather than a movie, so it's the kind of thing that really should be a different show.
Okay, we don't have to
It's a
review
music
it.
documentary.
You not want to review it?
I don't know, 4 bags of popcorn.
Okay. I like this a lot.